Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. So this is the introduction video of the new Docker series that will be getting started. So this is a complete beginner Docker getting started course. So if you are an absolute beginner, have no idea of Docker but want to learn Docker, or even if you have some idea but you want a refresh, so I think this course will be the best course to get started. This will be a 10 to 12 days of long series. So if you want to get started with Docker, I'll say this will be the series you should be watching out. So today in this video, I'll talk to you about what we are planning or what the 12 days roadmap will look like. So today we'll not be doing like installation and all of this. Today we just will be introducing this course and telling you like what is the day-to-day planning that we are planned for this. Okay, so let me show you the course that I've created. So today is day one. So today day one that we'll be this is the introduction to the course and the roadmap. So I'll be showing you the roadmap like what we'll be doing day to day. So today is the first day, and today we are just introducing like what the roadmap will look like and what we're going to learn, so that you can have an idea like if you wanted to continue with the course or the series. So today is the day one. So today will be introduction to the course, and I'll show you like what are the day wise roadmap that we'll be following. So tomorrow the next video, day two will be learning why we need Docker, what Docker is, and how we can do installation. I'll show you the installation guide and verify if the installation was done properly. So in the day three, we'll be learning about the three important concept of Docker, that is image, container, and registry. So we'll be, and if you see, we'll be learning the reverse direction. That first we'll be learning about the registry, then the container, then the image. So why I'll give you introduction in the reverse direction is because if you go from image, container, and registry, right, then the concept will become hard for you to understand. So to make it easy, we'll be going in reverse direction, but that should not impact you in any ways. That should give you a better idea like about what Docker is in a complete as a whole. So in the day three, we'll be doing the introduction of this. In the day four, we'll be moving away from Docker and creating one simple project, API REST API. So we'll be using Flask from Python. Why we'll be using Flask is that Flask is very simple to create an API. Just write 4 to 5 lines of code and you have a running server. So for that we'll be using Python Flask. And if you want to use something Node.js library like request or anything, that is also fine. So this is an optional and you can use the what we are following or you can create up your own REST API. In the day 5, we'll start building the images. So after creating this project, right, we'll build an image of this project. So day 5 and 6 will be building an image because building an image is a long, okay, among this container, image and registry, the more time it will take is building the image, because while building the image you'll be introduced to different type of files like docker file, docker ignore file, and all of that. So it's very important to know how to build a file and how to get the docker file and how to learn the concept of docker file. So that in these 2 days, day 5 and day 6, you learn how to build images. Then day 7, after building the image, we need to run the image, and that is called container. So we'll be learning about containers. The day 7 we'll be learning about containers, and there are many things to learn about containers. Just running is not enough. Sometimes you need to pass some variables or anything, or everything we'll be learning in day 7. The day 8 we'll be learning about persistence or creating a MongoDB or Postgres database. So I was thinking of doing it in MongoDB, but I felt PostgreSDB will be very essential, easy, because if you are getting new, right, you have already got an idea of SQL. So Postgres database will become more simpler. That's why I moved away from MongoDB. So we'll be introducing creating an image of Postgres database, and you'll see how we can, instead of downloading the Postgres server on your local machine, right, you can just spin up an Docker image, and you can keep everything isolated from your main machine. Then we'll be learning about network. So because now we have two containers, if you see, right, don't get confused in the naming convention like image container. You learn the story. I'm using this because so that you know how things are getting connected and why we have planned the roadmap in this way. So now if we have the Flask application, we have the database, right? Now they need to talk to each other, right? To talk to each other, they need a network connection. So in the day 9, we'll be introducing to network and how we can talk, how the talking between or the inter or the database connection between the Flask application and Postgres database will take place. We'll be learning that in day 9. In day 10, after building everything, after testing out everything, day 10, we'll see how the initial, how we talked about Docker Hub, right? How we can put our things on the Docker Hub so that people can use it, and we can use it in different system when we don't have the images in our local. In the day 11, so day 10 will be the complete of Docker, okay? But in day 11, there we will be introducing one more concept called Docker Compose. Docker Compose is a later part of Docker where we can make the process of creating image and running a container easier by using Docker Compose. But that will be on day 11 and that will be the last part of this series. So yeah, that was the complete roadmap. So if you wanted to get started with using Docker and you want to follow this series, you can bookmark or put this in your library in YouTube so that you can continue. We'll be starting pushing videos. So that was the roadmap, and yes, that is what this video was all about. So if you're interested in learning Docker and wanted to continue this series, you can just save the library and we'll be posting videos. Most probably we'll be pushing it one by one after an 1 or 2 days interval in between. But yeah, this should be completed within a month, and you should be able to learn all this just watching 10 videos of it. And you should have a proper idea of how Docker works, and you can build up your image and you can level up your skills. So yeah, that was it for today. I hope you're excited to learn how Docker works and will continue in this series. So yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next.